At most parishes, before the reception of the Holy Communion, an announcement is given that only practicing Catholics who are in the state of grace can come forward for the reception of the Holy Eucharist. Now, a whole lot of people give side comments like, why are you excluding people? What's the big deal? I came to church now, we're all Christians, and so many side comments like that. But the truth is, there are actually reasons why non-Catholics should not receive communion. Welcome to KYF. I am Collins, and today we'll be discussing why non-Catholics are barred from receiving Holy Communion. So the first is that the Holy Communion is a statement of the faith. You have to believe that during consecration, the bread and wine is turned fully into the body, soul, and divinity of Christ himself. Meaning that you have to believe that Christ is actually present. If not, there is no point going out to say you want to receive communion. Second is that it shows that you're a part of the church. In the previous episode in KYF, we talked about why the church lives in communion. So, in receiving the Holy Communion, literally, it means that you are a part of the church and that you live in communion together with the church. Another is that receiving communion unworthy is dangerous. So this is basically for their own good. Even the scripture condemns it in 1 Corinthians 11 from verses 29 to 30. And it says that for anyone who eats and drinks without discerning the body, eats and drinks judgment upon himself. And lastly, we have certain exceptional circumstances. For maybe non-Catholics, but who have been baptized, there are certain critical conditions where they can be offered the Holy Communion. An example would be on their dying bed. But like I said, you need to actually believe truly, because it is a communion. The communion is a statement of the faith, like I said. So you need to actually believe that Christ is present, body, soul, and divinity before you can receive the Holy Communion. So that's it, guys. Those are the reasons why. For a recap, first, the communion is a statement of the faith, meaning that you need to believe. Secondly, it shows that you're a part of the church. That means you live in communion with the church. Thirdly, it shows that receiving communion unworthily is dangerous. And like I said, you can check 1 Corinthians chapter 11 from verse 29 to 30. And lastly, I stated that there are exceptional circumstances where people can actually receive communion. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Feel free to like, subscribe. Yes, subscribe so that you can get more content. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. Until we meet again, be bold and be Catholic.